with the Pittsburgh Steelers. Two teams that have combined to win 11 Super Bowl titles. The Steelers and the Niners are underway. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line.
I need my white stuff like my glasses out. My glasses falling.
Here we go, here we go, here we go. Like 20! 6!
Garoppolo after the fake give to Breida. Is this intercepted? It is. It's intercepted. The safety, Terrell Edmonds, picks it. I'm not sure exactly what they had planned for play number 1 from scrimmage, but I can guarantee it wasn't that interception.
No doubt about that one, because in their daydream, this was going to be a dream play to get things started. Instead, it turned into a nightmare for them.
After the interception, here's Rudolph. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down.
NFL quarterbacks work so hard on their mechanics, and they do so much repetition and practice, off-season, the whole deal. They expect it to be autopilot once the games start. That way it eliminates any type of pressure of the game, pressure of people in your face, all of that. That didn't shine through on that throw, though, did it?
No. A little bit of a dangerous pass and off target, too. Pretty good running there, 9 yards. Sets up a 3rd and 1.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Ready! 18 Gators.
They'll try and run for it with Connor. And he's going to run into a brick wall right in the middle of the field, and I don't think he got there. Call it no gain that time, and they're going to be left looking up at a 4th and 1. If it was sunny, maybe this is a field goal attempt, but with the rain, they're going to go for it on 4th down. Here we go on 4th, Rudolph. And he finds McDonald. And down inside the 15 he goes. The Steelers able to pick up 18 yards there. Our game not even 2 minutes old, but a quick red zone opportunity. They have a 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line. On 1st and 10 is Connor. And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
Ready? 15, Ronnie. 15, Ronnie. You won't see me in your nightmare, son. You won't see me in your nightmare. Hey, one set. Check Mike 54. Ready?
Now on 2nd and 13. Rudolph. He's got the tight end, Vanette. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. A good pickup there. 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down.
Come on, set. 70, Indy. 54. Watch the pass. Here we go.
And on 3rd and inches, we're going to get a whistle and a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here. Rudolph going to do it himself. And he'll be touched out here, but not before he does pick up the 1st. Just a yard, but that's all they needed. And by the slimmest of margins, it'll be 1st and goal.
Set, ready? 10-2 start. Oh, yeah, I'm coming. Oh, yeah, I'm coming. Deep grip.
They'll look to run with Connor. And he's in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive.
I'm going to stir up something over there.
Now, let's not forget that was all set up by the 4th down conversion earlier in the drive.
Would have been a complete letdown if the drive doesn't culminate this way, wouldn't it? If you're going to go for it on 4th down, your intention is to make sure you get a touchdown out of the drive, and that's exactly what they did. Converted, and it converted a second time for 6 points.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been had he simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
To throw again on 2nd down. Garoppolo. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off around the 41. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line. First quarter, and now he already has 2 interceptions.
Yeah, he's got to guard against being tentative from this point forward, though. He's got to still make the right reads, make the proper throws. I've seen guys in this league throw 4 interceptions in a game and win. He's got to understand, put it behind you, keep pressing forward.
On 1st down, it's Connor, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. Here's Rudolph off play action.
Come on, pass in the front. Come on now.
Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down. The turnover put them in great field position. They don't want to squander it with 3rd down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
Throwing on 3rd down, here's Rudolph. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. And this one is right down the middle. And that will make our score 9-0. The bottom line, tremendous starting field position, really squandered there as they wind up going backwards and then come up with just 3.
Well, getting the 3 turned out to be important. I can imagine the head coach when he ordered the field goal. Please salvage something out of this drive. That was not fun to watch.
This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that colored jersey all week? Not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
On 2nd and 11 now. Garoppolo. Man open, it's Goodwin. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Last play, they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards.
Here we go.
On 1st down, here's Breida. And he'll get this one across midfield and down into Steeler territory. Mika Fitzpatrick made the play defensively, the 1st-round pick out of Alabama. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
12. Come to mine. 61. Matchbox lights. Hey, alert 3.
On 2nd down, a run with Breida. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. And he'll get this pretty close to a 1st down as he's tackled at the Steelers' 42.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent game.
Could be 4-down territory even if they don't get this, but they need just a few inches here on 3rd. And he will have a 1st down here at about the 40. Only a yard there on the keeper, but that's all he needed. 1st down.
I don't know about you, but I like this call. 3rd and inches, and instead of worrying about getting it back to a running back and maybe there's some penetration from the defensive front, just go ahead and take it, move forward, and pick up the 1st down.
And as we say often, it shows confidence in your offensive line. After 1, it's 9-0. The 49ers with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter as they're looking at a 2nd down and 9 to go. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. They'll toss it to Breida. And he still has yet to get on track in this 1st half as they're going to stop him behind the line. That 2nd down play nets a -4. Up front, the struggles continue for this offense among the line. What can they do? Change the play calling? What?
I think part of that, yes, changing some of the play calls, some screens, some draws, some misdirection. You want to run any type of a play that will influence these guys to continue to get upfield and find a way to use that against them and slip things in behind them. So some quick passes could work as well.
Goodwin able to haul it in. And he takes it all the way down to the 3. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. They'll try to run with Breida. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
And he will find his receiver, Pettis, for a 49ers touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown catch as they are now on the board here in the 1st half. There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
Footing always a concern, but the extra point's up and good. And the lead is down to 2. So the lead shaved to 2 now as the kickoff is away. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the 1st half.
They certainly have. And think back to our meeting with the head coach. And we asked him because we saw the forecast for this game, didn't we? We said, hey, have you prepared for this? And he talked about the different drills that they've done in adverse conditions, the wet ball drills, things of that nature. He said, I don't think it's going to slow us down much. We tend to handle it pretty well, and he's been right. Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
To throw again on 2nd down. Rudolph. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
6-6, pull it high.
Now it's Rudolph. And that is incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on third down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. Third down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
On the return, it's James. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And the Niners will go on offense, 1st and 10. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Well, things are starting to move in the right direction. They get the touchdown last drive, then their defense gets them the football back.
Yeah, now they have a chance to get the lead if they can put something together here. I'm eager to see how they decide to do it. They want to be methodical, or do they want to take the big strike and go after it right now? Another scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
It is tough to complete passes against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against a zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback, no matter the situation, and there the defense won the battle. To throw, it's Garoppolo. Open man is Pettis. It's complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. The end result, 21 yards.
Here we go, here we go.
Garoppolo gives to Breida. And he'll take this for about 4 up to the 46-yard line.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. This is Breida. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down. Another example right there how this defense really is winning the entire game at the point of attack.
Yeah, right there at the line of scrimmage because they are dominating it. It allows their interior guys to get upfield and spill into the backfield. So how are you going to combat that? You know, because they bring in your tight end, keep him in. Your running backs, they have to step forward. Bottom line, the offensive line has to block them first to give yourself a chance.
He'll get 17 on that one, and the Niners have a 1st down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
Here we go.
A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going to go down.
Here we go, here we go.
So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14. Looking to throw. Garoppolo. That's complete to his speedy wideout, Goodwin. That one goes for 36 yards. Well, one thing's for sure. They're going to have to come up with something at halftime because he is absolutely roasting them right now.
They're going to go through the whole litany of things, changing coverages, you know, what are we going to do to put a man on him? The big thing to me is treat it like a good pitcher treats pitching a game. Change your timing, change your location. So sometimes you're up on him, sometimes you're back. Just change up the looks that he sees and make him just a little bit more hesitant.
And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3. That gets them 3 yards closer here as it brings up 2nd and goal. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Now it's Breida. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. They had 3 yards on 1st down, just 1 yard there.
That run didn't get very far, and I think when you're looking at his dimensions, he's a little bit on the smaller side. He's counting on the big guys up front to escort him in, and they couldn't create any kind of space for him, could they?
Yeah, didn't get the push they needed. This offense 2 for 2 on 3rd downs on this drive. This is the most important of them all, 3rd and goal. Garoppolo now. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. So it's been a long drive. They've held the ball for quite a while. Now what do you do here?
Well, to me, at this stage after this drive, this close to the goal line, 3 points would be a letdown. I'm going for it here.
And that is going to be no good. He pushed it wide to the right. And this score will stay right where it is. And that one, my goodness, that was almost too easy.
Yeah, and you're not going to have too many attempts shorter than that one. I don't think anyone got a finger on it. That's about as bad a miss as you can have.
They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. And he'll be brought down here at the 28. The Steelers signal for the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. Line of scrimmage, the 28 now as they come up on second and a couple.
Kill. Hey, turn it up. Bang, bang. Hey, one set. Check Mike 54. Mike 54. Come on, D. Kill. Turn up. Kill. Turn up. X3. 218. Chop. Shoot.
They'll keep it on the ground again here. And he'll just keep two hands on the football as he'll be taken down after a short pickup. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
54. Watch the screen. Pass. Ready.
A final shot before the break, Rudolph. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by the former first-rounder, Jimmy Ward. And he will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Let's go.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. Third quarter starts with a run from Connor. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
Again, a run with Connor. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 16 yards, a first down.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. On first down, Rudolph. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. With that incompletion, we step league-wide for a second. I want to discuss Saquon Barkley's injury. Obviously, that hurts the Giants, who are having a quarterback change. And, look, Daniel Jones looked good, but they're going to need Saquon Barkley in that backfield.
In a big way. Not just as a runner, obviously, but his ability to catch the ball in the backfield, make plays in open space. 4 to 8 weeks with a high ankle sprain. Horrible news, not just for the Giants, but how about fantasy football teams? All right, if you got Saquon Barkley, many of you selected him at number 1 in your draft. Now he's going to be out for a decent portion of the season.
You better hit your waiver wire and get Wayne Gallman quickly. Now it's Rudolph off the bootleg. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
We've seen these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball, and we see yet another errant throw as a result.
Here's Jordan Berry now, as he'll punt it away for the second time. And that is much too long. That's into the end zone for a touchback. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. 2nd and 9 now from the 21. From the gun, it's Garoppolo. And his throw's going to be incomplete. He was looking that time for Dante Pettis, and it's 3rd down.
He's got to be kicking himself right there. His team's already picked off 2 passes. That would have been the 3rd in the game. And, boy, they've really played well attacking the football.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Garoppolo. And able to haul it in is Kittle. That his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a first down there.
The beauty of route running is it doesn't matter what position. Everyone's doing the same thing. In this case, tight end, selling the vertical route. Get the defensive back on his heels, break off for the corner, and with good timing, you get a completion, as we just saw there.
They run with Breida. Now they're able to swarm him behind the line, and his rough night continues. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. To throw is Garoppolo. Pressure comes, and the Steelers take him down. Stephon Tuitt able to shake free and get home for the sack.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in 3rd and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
And the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
That last sack, it puts Garoppolo and the 49ers in a tough spot. They face a 3rd and long. On 3rd and long, it's Garoppolo. He's going to sling this deep. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. An excellent pickup of 34 yards.
It's your first drive of the second half. You're down on the scoreboard. Maybe you just say to yourself, let's take a shot, see if we can shake them up. And, boy, they hit that one.
Here's Garoppolo on 1st and 10. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35.
Get up, get up. Check, check.
Here's Breida. Call it about a gain of 3, and they'll be looking at a 3rd and 7 coming up.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
15 for the Niners there and a first down. Garoppolo now. 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. And this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage back at the 17. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down. On 2nd and 11 now. Garoppolo over the middle, and he's got Goodwin complete. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. 11 yards there, first down.
And a lot of people ask the same question all the time. Why do we see so many slants in the red zone? Well, the windows are tighter. Everything's more condensed. It has to be quicker, and you've got to deliver the ball on time. Your biggest worry? Ball gets tipped in the air. Because if that happens, then it's fair game for the defense.
Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Throwing now is Garoppolo. And it's complete. In the end zone. Touchdown 49ers.
Oh, one of my buddies sent me an invite. I'm going to send him one to him.
Point. And the lead is up to 5.
What's going on, man?
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Fielded about a yard deep. He can't get him down. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
What's up? You trying to do a Madden fear thing?
I mean, we can't. Now, this is my, matter of fact, this guy right here, this is my brother right here, Mike. Mike, this is, I'm gonna say City. I can't think of.
What's up?
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And
they got
here we are almost through
in
3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
I could have touched that for it. It's pretty fun if you haven't played it.
But this right here, problem like my second time being on land since I played you a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
You in the game right now or
play
something?
fake, and it's Rudolph. Going top shelf for Smith-Schuster. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. It's the former Seahawk, Richard Sherman. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line.
Brandon, offensively, this has been a tough day for him. Trying to find a place to throw the football. It's been extremely difficult. I've got to give a lot of credit to the secondary, especially the corners who got the receivers on lockdown.
They'll start on the ground with Breida. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the 1st down run goes backwards. Now Garoppolo fighting to stay upright. Toward the left sideline, but it's incomplete. The intended receiver, Marquise Goodwin. And that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down.
They certainly thought they had him surrounded and probably thought they were going to get him on the ground and get the sack, but he was able to elude that. And even though it threw it incomplete downfield, if you're a defensive back, you're loving the pressure that you're seeing from your front.
You playing the game right now?
Yeah, actually I'm playing my brother right now.
Incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
4th quarter, 6 minutes to go.
You don't want to do the Superstar KO thing, though?
I was about to say, I never even done that before.
Garoppolo looks to throw.
It's pretty fun. I was addicted to playing like randoms. This is so much fun. It's like overtime, and
I hate to surrender the football when you're nursing a slim lead, but they're
you
going to
get
have to
to
put
pick
it away.
superstar players. And if you keep winning, it's like you get to pick more players. Like you could get a legendary quarterback who has a 99 speed.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's pretty fun. But if you lose, you restart.
Oh.
Yeah. Just tell me when your game's over, and then I can invite you.
The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2.
All right.
They'll go for it. It's Garoppolo. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. A critical error there in a tight game of the fourth.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the fourth quarter, turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the fourth quarter with a lead, no matter at what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error.
It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down.
So statistically, both of these offenses having a rough time getting a running game going. But, boy, what a nice play there defensively.
Tackling him behind the line, but you're right. You look at the numbers. Neither side looks on track in the ground game. On 2nd and 11 now. Rudolph. And his throw here's incomplete. Pretty solid coverage there by the All-Pro Richard Sherman. Able to get a hand in.
And we just saw another example. These cornerbacks have played tight coverage all game long. Might start wanting to think about a few double, triple move routes to try and shake their guys free.
You're right. They have had no room to breathe. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Here's Rudolph. And that will be incomplete. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Here we go on 4th. Rudolph. And he's got his man, the tight end, McDonald. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 12 yards that time, but a Pittsburgh first. This quarterback now perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. Connor on the toss play. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2.
You know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
Every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. And this will be a gain of 6 when it's all said and done. Down to the 15 from the 21. This is 3rd and 2. Maybe the biggest play in this football game. Back to throw, Rudolph. This is caught, and he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. A 15-yard touchdown grab, and the Steelers are going to retake the lead. Boy, it's nice to have that big, reliable target you can go to.
Each and every time. A lot of people see that position as a fallback. Throw it to them when all else fails. Not at all. This guy can make plays, and that's exactly what he just did.
Yeah, play here for a touchdown. All right, now a big 2-point conversion attempt still to come. Rudolph looking to throw it. Blitz coming, and down he goes.
Well, that decision to me was all about pulling up the chart. You know, that beautiful chart that tells you when to go for 2, when to go for 1. I do love it. It helps you with your decision-making during heated times. And just look at it right here in this point of the game. Go for 2. Try and make it a field goal difference.
But now just up 1 makes the rest of this fourth quarter a little more interesting.
Yeah, they followed the chart. They just didn't get the 2 points on the board, did they?
Nope. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window? And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going down. Javon Hargrave, the D tackle, getting the sack.
You know, on these types of plays, we're always looking to assess blame. Okay, where did it break down? Sometimes it's just a great play.
Here we go.
Second and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack. There's Garoppolo to throw. Over the middle, complete. It's Goodwin. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long.
I'm broadcasting. You want to watch it?
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it. So it's not that big of a deal to me. And I'm going to keep firing.
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. Looking to throw, Garoppolo. Man open, it's Goodwin. Touchdown, 49ers. 3 touchdown passes now for Jimmy Garoppolo. And the 49ers have retaken the lead.
15,
As a
14.
former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts. All right, because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
So they're able to throw it in for the 2-point conversion. Sometimes that can be a risky play, but they got it.
Yeah, you always have to be careful here because if you do get it intercepted, it's returned by the defense, that's 2 points for them. But he identified an open target and put it right on him.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
Let's get it together, defense.
On first and 10, Rudolph. He's got the tight end, Vanette. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. It's a Pittsburgh first down, a gain of 13. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Now it's Rudolph. And it's complete. He gets this one to Washington. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A Steeler first down on the pickup of 11 yards. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's first and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll run with Connor. And he's got this one across midfield into 49er territory. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Let's talk a little football 101 here because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on first down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
Back to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
Okay, there's 3 timeouts left, right?
Think you got to use one here, don't you?
No doubt about it. I'd use one right here.
Rudolph. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Brandon, it looked like he had his hands on it for a moment, but let's face it, that was going to be a tough catch all the way because of the presence of the defense right there as he was trying to haul it in.
Yeah, nice job to force the incompletion. Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. They'll look to throw. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. D Ford in there to drop him as that clock continues to run.
Enough takes a start to have a good drive. Quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left. Down 7, and they've got to go for it here on 4th down. Now it's Rudolph. He's going to let it fly. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Niners take over in terrific field position.
Do y'all want to play the thing now?
So I know.
Here we go.
Yeah, it's called Field of Fear. It's just like, pretty fun.
Garoppolo after the fake give to Breida. Rolling to it. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down.
Who's the best quarterback
here for San Francisco? And they were really helped by their defense.
Hold on,
3 turnovers.
I think what we saw
who the best quarterback is?
Today's defense.
Yeah.
And what I mean by that is in the old days,
I don't know.
pitching shutouts was big time. That was paramount. But the big thing was holding people down, holding down their yardage, right? Don't let them throw the ball through the air and gain a lot of... But now, it's about taking the ball away, taking away possessions, getting the ball back for their offense. They had 3 takeaways in this one.
Like, someone's the quarterback and then someone's the wide receiver.
So that'll do it for us, for Charles Davis and all our crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. The 49ers get the win here at home as we say so long from Santa Clara.
Add your brother as a friend.
All right.
Yeah. You'll see. It's pretty fun.
I don't know when for this thing to load out.
Did you get the invite?
Hold on, I'm waiting for the game to load out.
What's up, y'all? This is DJ Trey Mo, and welcome to Superstar KO. All right, let's get it in. Want to play by yourself? Hit 1v1. You and a buddy? Hit 2v2. Or if you're really trying to squad up, hit that 3v3, and let's get it popping.
I'm going to the plus. And then what I do?
I'll invite your brother. Let me see.
Hold on, Mike. Do you get? He's trying to send you a friend request or something to join this thing. All right, I think you might have to be the one to send it because it's showing a plus, but it's not allowing me to do anything. Ask me to ready up.
Let me redo all of this. I'm gonna invite both of you now.
Okay, well I'm in here now. Hold on.
I'm gonna re-invite you guys. Who wants to be the head coach, or would you rather be a offensive coordinator or defense coordinator?
I do. It don't matter. I do. I mean, it don't matter. I do defense.
All right. Well, press on your name and you can choose what you want to be. Because then you'll be able to call the defensive rules or offensive rules.
You join the mic.
Press defensive captain.
Click
Join
on
your name.
Press in your name and then choose what person you want to be. You want to do offense? You want to do defense, Mike?
Who's the best quarterback?
I'd be the quarterback.
Alright.
We'll be the quarterback.
Whoever offensive captain is just wait, I don't know. Just pick a role. You could be pick offense coordinator, because then you'll be quarterback, I think. I just choose the plays. I choose the offense. I choose the plays. Y'all are like the cat. Like
we run the plays. I know. I get what you're saying.
Yeah. I don't know. Head coach might just be like, I don't know.
Mike, you gotta click on your name and then choose your role. You gotta go to offense. It should be the only one that's available.
Just roll over. Alright, now ready up.
What's that? Don't it say ready? Ready up?
I'm gonna press X on the ready up. Pick rhythm. Pick rhythm. Pick rhythm.
Let's get your team, player.
Pick what?
You can look at all of them, but rhythm is the best team.
Coach John Gruden.
John Gruden.
All right, y'all. Let's stack your lineup with some X factors. Derwin James is unshakable and unfakeable.
Oh, wait, let me see. Oh my God, pick Julio Jones. What the fuck? Ultra rare.
Julio takes the top off of defense.
I'd say Barkley. We don't need a quarterback right now. We'll win, and then we'll get Barkley.
It's on you, Mike.
I'd say Barkley.
Mike, you gotta choose a quarterback, a tight end, or whatever.
Choose Barkley. Not because we'll get a really good quarterback after this. Yeah.
Saquon's hard to get your hands on.
We'll get a legendary quarterback if we win.
All right, Dot City. Rhythm.
You'll get used to it as we go. I was confused at first a little bit.
Score the most points in a single drive.
Superstar KO ain't your normal game of football. One drive from the 25. Tug of war to break time.
Did you lag out,
and
Mike?
No kicking. Let's go. All right, now, this is your first play. 75 yards to the line. Let's go. Looks to throw it. Going to air this one out. And is knocked away and incomplete.
Well, we have to wait. I don't know if
you could be a wide receiver if you want.
Right now. 180. 54. Coming to you.
Looks to throw out of the shotgun. Airing one deep for Julio Jones. And he got him complete.
You can run whatever you
want. Looking to throw on 1st and 10. It's tipped and intercepted. Hands up play defense. Oski. Pass is.
Let's see. That's cool.
No pressure. But if you score a touchdown on this drive, game over. Looking to throw on 1st and 10. That is going to be pulled in. One-handed. Whack.
Double. Yeah, stop them for sure.
Julio Jones in motion. Y'all need to knock him out of rhythm. He'll throw again. Firing quickly, and that's complete. And there you go. A big play that just inside midfield. That first drive play calling was out of whack. Second drive coming up. First and 10. Back to pass. It's a short one. Complete to the tight end.
They're scared to lose.
Crossing into enemy territory. Things are starting to heat up. Back to pass on first and 10. Airing one deep for Jones. And he's got his man. It's Jones for the Dot City touchdown. Tighten up rhythm. And get back into your...
Do you like this or not?
It's just gonna take some time getting used to.
Huh?
You ready? It's gonna take some time to get used to playing like that, That's all.
Do you like it though?
I mean, it's neat. I mean, it's just like I said, it's something to get used to, though.
You want to play it again or no?
Yeah, I'll play again. Might join. He gonna see everybody, I guess.
Or we just play 2v2. Oh, I thought he left the party.
No, he didn't leave the party.
Yeah, it's a 3v3. I'm gonna re-invite you guys.
He good. He pretty good at Matt and White. But he do like what we used to do. If I'm mistaken, I think it's like, you know how like when you play, you get back down by like so many points, you just go ahead and give up. Like, you know how we usually do like 21 points, I think. So that's how he. If I'm mistaken, that's how he plays well too. All right, coach, you got it ready up.
Look at all the teams. I mean, I picked Rhythm, but I mean, it's up to you this time. You want to go with the all defensive team, shutdown, or what would you want to go with?
It don't matter to me. It don't matter. We'll go with Rhythm.
I say backyard. We go back. No. Go blitz heavy playbook. Go blitz heavy playbook. Nah. Go magicians. Yeah.
Poof! Where'd they go? Watch out! Donald's coming for his money.
Mike, you gotta pick an offensive player.
AJ Green is really good in this game. Oh.
Can't be more physical than
he's a common. There's even though it's him, it's like common and rare and stuff. Oh, go with Cam. That's without a doubt. It's up to you though. I mean, Camden's ultra rare. Camden, that's rare. I really don't. You don't really see those.
Time for Newton's laws of motion.
I've seen a legendary Tom Brady though.
All right. City.
You probably didn't go to the back to the main screen. Sometime they'll do that. I got to work. I got to do. What's that? I got wrapped to a husky.
One more thing about superstars. They make every play count. Hold on to that ball, cuz you got one drive to score from your 25. Then it's their turn.
All right, fellas, defense, all right?
Score on this drive, and the pressure's on them. Looking to throw on 1st and 10. Uh-oh! Can he get him? He takes it in. Complete.
Yeah, pick his zone coverage. They're just gonna be pick a deep zone coverage or something, because they're just gonna keep fucking doing that shit. An X Factor versus a normal cornerback, it's just unfair.
All right. First up is Dot City. Let's see how you do.
Check three.
1st and 10. He'll throw it. Now he'll move out the pocket. He's going deep downfield. It's incomplete. Took a shot. Couldn't connect.
Right.
I'm just gonna let Aaron Donald be the AI, probably faster and everything.
Be alert. 51 to Watch the screen.
Second down for D-City. Drops back for another pass. He's going to air it out. This is taken at the 5. Christian McCaffrey. All right. Opportunity is knocking. Let's see who answers the door. They'll throw here. Did he have his feet down? Nope. Out of the back of the end zone. That's incomplete, folks.
I thought it was an interception too.
Looking to throw again. What a catch.
Wow.
Watch out for they could run. You never know. I don't think they would though. They're a passing team. They don't have a good rushing person. Actually, they have a decent quarterback role. Running that.
He'll try to cash in up top. It's a foot and he will score. Touchdown, the City.
They're going for 2. If we stop them here and then we get a touchdown, we win.
Coach Beckham got the squad ready for the 2-point try. They'll look to throw. And that throws off target. And
Let's go.
All right, Mike, it's on you now. Oh, I know, I'm just saying.
that 2-point stop gave you a chance to win it all. Go get that score. On 1st down, Newton starting out with the run. Nice run, baby.
Totally put Saquon Barkley.
So what now?
Magicians can't make those points disappear. The trick is to conjure up your own.
Yeah. Look at. Oh yeah, I'm doing nothing here.
1st and 10. He'll throw it. And he's gonna lose yardage. Drop back to the 25.
I couldn't do anything.
I got you.
Running at me.
Myself, I got like find myself in the field.
Run like a pass play.
All right, 2nd down. Let's get some positive yards this time.
No, I'm at. Okay.
This time, Newton will throw it. Defense, listen. You could have ended it right there.
Hold on, let me be quarterback.
You give him another shot.
Press circle to switch.
Five, four,
we got
3.
You gotta hike it right
Painting
away.
yourself in a corner. Everybody wearing your team colors will feel better if you did something here.
But let me be offense coordinator real quick. I know people's weaknesses like for each team. Like, this team has horrible defense. 3rd and 28. God. Press circle. Yeah, Mike, press circle.
Mike, press circle, he said.
Never mind, whatever.
Here we go.
On 3rd and long, it's Newton. Newton getting a lesson in the laws of gravity. Taken down on a sack.
You can't stop me.
4th down. Everybody's watching. You're in the 4th and forever. Magician's needing a little magic. Looking to throw. Blam! The hit jarred it loose. Incomplete. Magicians got spellbound. The real trick.
I lagged out. I'm just trying to resend it to you guys. You know what the hell just happened?
I was say, if you want to be an offensive coordinator, you should just he would have switched with you at the end of the game.
I lagged out.
I know. I'm just saying it's really not that serious though. I mean, I see you pick that one quick though. I mean, it's not that serious though. Marty, you want defense or I take coach? It don't matter to me. All right.
It's Coach OBJ and his Dot City squad. You want to mess with the receiver's head? Go with Earl Thomas. Yo, man, sermons on receivers like funk on a bass guitar. Barkley's got the moves that thrill. Let's go, the rhythm, Dodge City. All right, y'all, here's a trade mo tip. Everyone's got strengths and weaknesses. Let's see what you got. You're 25, one chance to score, and you gotta go for 2.
Okay, what happened?
You've got one drive to score on them, so get going. 1st and 10, he'll throw it. Throwing short here. That's complete to the tight end. Let's see if they pass here again on 2nd down. A first carry now for Saquon. Waves off a would-be tackler. Picks up some good yardage right there.
Let's go.
Looking to throw on 1st and 10. It's a short one, complete to the tight end. That left side breeze, taking it to the house. And all the way home for a Dodge City touchdown. Coach Beckham got the squad ready for the 2-point try. They're going to throw for the 2. And he fires one incomplete.
That's it, baby. We gonna work.
Hold on.
Here's an easy trade mo tip for you. All you need is 8. What you waiting on? A first carry for Alvin Kamara. And he's going to fight his way forward for a solid gain. Second down, Breeze. And they won't make the connection there. Incomplete.
Ready. You're waiting.
3rd down from the gun. Breeze. Oh, a fight for the football, and he's going to come down with it.
Let's go.
Got to start finding some of that rhythm right about now if you don't want to get beat. Breeze from the 50. He'll find Kamara open right side complete. Not much, but they'll have to take it. Those little dunks work for saucing up a chicken nugget, but not for dominating superstar KO. They'll fake it. Now Breeze. And it pops free. That collision just jarred the ball loose.
Ready. 5-8. Check. Block 54. I got you, boy.
Throwing on 3rd down. Breeze. And this time, he's got the hook up. Complete. And he's brought down after some good, tough running.
Yellow lady. Front one.
Right there. 54. Right there. 54 Mike.
Breeze looks to throw on first down. He's going deep downfield. Now that's a touchdown. Even the rhythm passing groove is hard to stop. Got me dancing in my DJ booth. Big conversion attempt here as the rhythm are ready to get you.
Check.
They'll try and throw for him. Rolling right. And his throw is incomplete. It's all tied up. Trade 3 plays. Whoever's closest to scoring wins. Drops back to throwing. And his throw here is gonna be.
Oh, we're in defense now? Oh, fuck.
Man, I can't wait to shake your hand up on this stage. If you get the win, that is. Breeze from the 50. Quick throw. Nice catch. All right now, gotta get the ball past the 50 if you want to have a chance.
13.
Out of the gun, he'll throw it. Rolling to his right.
Damn.
We got this.
Do you remember those superstars you drafted? We're going to get one the ball. Out of the gun, it's Breeze. Wide open as his receiver. That's complete. All right now, nobody remembers who came in second place. Time to get this win and come out on top. Looks to throw. And this will be incomplete. A hard pop to make the ball drop. You are your team's only hope. I hope you can find a way to force a victory. Rhythm going with the run. Tell him what he's earned. You just won a...
A what? I don't know, like I said, it's something I'm gonna have to get used to though. And you said this is called what again though?
Superstar KO.
So what, this is something that is added to the game?
Oh,
okay. I don't know, it's something I'm gonna have to get used to though, cause it's like, I don't know, cause it's like you limit to the amount of plays you can pick, and then it's like, I don't know, cause it's like I gotta, when everybody's on the field, it's like me trying to find my guy on the field, and then it's like knowing what, you know, if the person don't call out, okay, I'm doing a throwing play, I'm doing a running play, it's like, you know.
yeah.
I tell you what, play my brother in the game of Madden. I'm gonna watch you live streaming or whatnot, and I'm gonna watch y'all play each other.
I was about to go do something, like really, like, for a little bit. I'm not gonna leave the ball here or anything.
All right.
Yeah, I'm staying in. I have to go do something really quick.
All right.
Yeah.
What's up, man?
The NFL is on EA Sports, and we are in Silicon Valley at Levi Stadium in Santa Clara. The scene a short time ago. This crowd, they love their 49ers, and they were in full roar as their guys burst out of the locker room. And we're ready for football as the 49ers get set to do battle with the Pittsburgh Steelers. Two teams have combined to win 11 Super Bowl titles. The Steelers and the Niners are underway. Right. Fielded at the 2. And he'll take it up past the 25
I like the Superstar KO though. That's what I like. That Superstar KO, that mother fun, bro.
Yeah, we just got from the planet a little bit ago.
But that mother fun, bro.
Here we go.
Now the Georgia Southern man, it's Matt Breida. And that is the kind of tackling they want to see all game, as he'll lose yardage to start things out. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. And right away, he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Steelers.
Go, big boy, go, big boy, go.
Get the oxygen tank ready.
Get the oxygen tank ready. There we go.
End zone. Touchdown, Steelers. And Charles, look at the big fella. What a rumble that was. Not only to scoop it, but then take it the rest of the way for the touchdown.
And now you know they're going to have to hear about it from now on. The defensive backs, he's going to want to run with them, do their drills, the whole deal. He thinks he's the pace setter now.
It doesn't matter what happens in practice this week. He's smiling. Extra point put through by Boswell. And it's now a 7-0 game. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. This fielded at the 2. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And that last possession, really a gut punch. You seemingly had it working. You were in the midst of a very strong drive, and suddenly the fumble, and you're watching the back of a defender's jersey as he brings it all the way in the other direction.
There's not much more I can add to that. I thought you summarized it perfectly, partner. You've just got to regroup and start putting another drive together. That's all you can do.
Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. Garoppolo now. He hits his target. It's the tight end, Toilolo. And they're able to get this one across the 35. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and put the down marker back to 1.
A lane opens up that time as he'll be brought down just short of a first after a gain of about 9. Well, you often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
Here we go.
The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. Looking to throw. Garoppolo. That's complete to a speedy wideout Goodwin. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 39.
Slant route's effective no matter who's running the route and catching the ball. But when you have a receiver of that stature, you have to be a little bit more precise throwing it. You don't have the same catch radius with the bigger targets.
Now a give to Breida. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Steven Nelson.
Well, they didn't exactly show patience there, did they? Just down a score, they come out firing right away and compound things by throwing an interception. They put their defense in a
Pilot, 64, weak.
Keep it up, defense. Keep it up, guys.
First carry for James Conner. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. On second down, Conner looking for space. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. It's a first down on a gain of 10. We often give credit to the O-line there. Two tight end formation. Those tight ends block pretty well also.
Yeah, and that's one of the most dynamic positions in football now. The tight ends who can block at the line of scrimmage at the point of attack, and they can also get downfield and catch the football.
They'll run on first down. Conner, and running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. Second down. They'll try the air now. Here's Rudolph. And yes, complete to the tight end McDonald. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
I do believe we'll see a little bit more of this as this game progresses, because when you can have that type of a gain in the middle of the defense, it hurts them in so many ways, because most teams like to be strong down the middle. And if you can sting them there, that opens things up for you on the outside as well.
That's where their big tight end, is so good. That middle third, the seam routes, the in routes. Yeah, you're right. Probably see more of that.
Yeah, it takes a lot of courage and fortitude to go in the middle as well, and he's got it.
The tackle by Eric Armstead.
What up, Eli?
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Rudolph. Got an open man. It's Washington. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 39.
You know I'm going to lean towards the defender, right? You know I'm going to do that.
I know.
That's a tough situation for him as I see it. But the truth of the matter is, that ball was not streaking towards him. Had a little arc on it. He's got to find a way to get his head around and make a play on the football.
He'll be hit down at the 33. 5 yards on the play. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
Check it back, check it back.
Play clock down to 2, and we get a signal and a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Second and 5 now. Rudolph. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Getting the sack, the 227-pound linebacker, Quan Alexander. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Steeler football here to begin quarter number 2. They're in the midst of a nice drive, but facing a 3rd and long here.
Down. 8, read. Protein spill. Got you. I got you, son. I got you, son. Out, 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 out. Shoot.
Rudolph now to throw. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 28. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line.
Charles, before the game, you and I were looking at the still undefeated teams in the league, and Detroit's technically won at 2-0-1, but let's look at the 3-0 teams. The Bills, Patriots, Chiefs, Cowboys, Rams, 49ers, and Packers. I'm guessing if I asked you who would lose first, you might say Buffalo because they play New England this weekend.
I think you're right about that because that's what you look at. What's the schedule tell us? We know the 49ers are safe because they got an open week coming, so they should be okay on that one. But you would say Buffalo, even though they're at home, New England gets them. But as a wild card, putting them on upset alert, Green Bay on Thursday night with a desperate Philadelphia team coming in. You know, you've got to be really careful with that, despite the fact Green Bay's defense has been so impressive in the early going.
The Niners have the first down on a gain of 11. 49ers with their first trip to the red zone thus far. It's 1st and 10 at the 14. And he's got it. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. 12 more yards there and another first down.
Here we go, here we go.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2. Good first step there defensively, but they're still knocking on the doorstep, so maybe another run here?
I think so. And one of my favorite coaches used to say, son, if you can darn near lay down near the end zone and get in, give me my best power running play with my best back right now.
Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. It was Minkah Fitzpatrick that time to break that one up. The Steeler defense proving its mettle here. And now this is 3rd and goal. To throw, it's Garoppolo. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. It's Devin Bush, the linebacker, who picks it. He's at the 50. He's at the 30. Past the 20. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Steeler touchdown.
Good gracious, but he's feeding everybody. That boy is feeding everybody.
Pick 6 right there. Those linebackers,
Mike, he's feeding everybody, Mike.
They love when those short throws come and those eyes get real wide, don't they?
How about the anticipation on the play? Reading, reacting, and then the ability to catch the football and take it in the opposite direction.
Boswell for the extra point. And it's good to make it 14-0. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This is taken about 7 yards deep. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay popped.
And got his man complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. 36 yards on the play. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Working from the gun, Garoppolo. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Garoppolo.
So if we recount real quick, he had the touchdown earlier, and now he comes up with the sack here. No doubt about it, he's having himself a game.
Well, that last sack, it puts Garoppolo and the 49ers in a tough spot. They face a 3rd and long. To throw is Garoppolo. Under pressure again, and down he goes again.
Interception, 2 sacks.
Able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening.
What are you talking about?
So on 4th down, here's the Australia native Mitch Wishnowski to punt this one away. Back deep for the Steelers, Ryan Switzer. And problem spreading to the punt team now. This one goes all the way into the end zone on the fly, so that'll come back to the 20. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. It's been a good first half so far. They're up 14-0. Points here that could really put them in command before intermission.
Yeah, and it's all well and good what they're seeing and how they're feeling right now. But it's the NFL. How many times have we watched 14-0 leads evaporate and quickly? So have we seen them combat it? Continue to run your offense, but don't back off at all. Don't start looking at the clock.
He's got a convoy, and he might be gone. The 30. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. James Conner, 77 yards. And the Steelers, they broaden their lead. Well called, well blocked, and then he just made a great play. That was an athlete going a long way.
Yeah, how about the suddenness, too, of just getting there and taking off and going? For the defensive guys, plays like that really hurt.
Boswell good with the extra point, and it's now 21-0. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And he almost flirted with disaster there, but it does get into the end zone before going out, and they'll bring it out to the 25.
Here we go.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. Thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Back to you. I'm going back to you.
Garoppolo. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Stephon Tuitt, the former Notre Dame man. In there to get him yet again. That is his 3rd sack tonight. They can't figure him out.
3 sacks.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first
3
half
sacks,
of action.
1 fumble recovered for a touchdown. Big dude came to play tonight, then.
Here we go.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will be alongside. He'll have highlights and analysis from Orlando of this first half of action. And now Garoppolo lost the football.
Cameron Hayward.
The Steelers.
All right,
and
now.
he'll be marked down at the 2-yard line.
Well, that's the down and distance coaches always talking about trying to avoid, isn't it? I mean, that's 3rd and long.
No 191 again. They got the
pumping
off
and coming after him. Sometimes even with extra pressure.
And he knew that. I mean, he knew they were coming. He just fumbled it.
Yeah, he knew it. The offensive line knew it. Everyone did. Yet the pressure was still there, and he ended up coughing it up.
Number 91, that kid done it again.
A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. They'll run here with Conner. And he's in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. James Conner with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half.
Bowling.
And the
He went golf. He's playing golf.
broaden their lead. Always a good first half when you can hit pay dirt twice.
I don't know.
And it never hurts to have that good feeling as the game moves on. Just think about halftime. If that's all he gets, he'll just sit there at the half and think, all right, 2 already. I can get some more. And he'll be encouraging his offensive line to create some space.
The extra point hits the left upright but goes through anyway. And a route is on here in this first half. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. This will be taken short. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Typically down to the first half, I might say, oh, you at least need a field goal out of this drive, but they're down to the point where they need a touchdown, don't they?
Yeah, normally, you know me. I mean, you've been around me for a while now, right?
Unfortunately.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that. Normally, I'm the one preaching patience.
Yeah.
You know, take your time. First half, you still got a chance. I think they're out of patience here. This has to be a drive that gets a touchdown. So if you're the play caller, you're going to that portion of the sheet that says big-time plays, specials, anything you can use to get yourself back into it.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Throwing now is Garoppolo. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Mark Barron, and his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. All right, we got a second here. Let's have some fun. Let's be cheesy, because why not? So we had the 71st Emmys on Sunday.
No wine. Just straight cheese.
71st Emmys on Sunday. So let's hand out a few awards.
Okay.
Let's start with Best Supporting Actor right now in the NFL. Who are you going with?
I'm going with the Mustache Man. Gardner Minshew in Jacksonville, because despite the fact that they're 1-2, got their first win last Thursday against Tennessee, he stepped in week 1 and set a record for rookie quarterbacks. What was he, 22 of 25 throwing in that game? 88% right out of the gate, and has continued good play since then. And let's face it, the Mustache Mania is sweeping Duval County as well as the rest of the state of Florida.
Best actor in a lead role, I'm assuming you're going Mahomes.
You have to, because we kept saying he couldn't possibly do what he did last year. He's on a pace to eclipse what he did last year in every category. And by the way, hasn't thrown an interception yet, and his team's undefeated at 3-0.
All right, one more. Best director, head coach. Who you got?
I'm going to go each conference. AFC, Sean McDermott, Buffalo Bills, off to a 3-0 start. I'm not sure how many people saw that one coming. And then in the NFC, finally fulfilling their promise here in the early going, the San Francisco 49ers and Kyle Shanahan. Also undefeated, getting ready to take on the Los Angeles Rams for supremacy in the NFC West in the upcoming weeks.
Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. Here's Rudolph. He'll find Smith-Schuster again. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Juju Smith-Schuster in the final seconds of the first half as his guys continue to pour it on. Extra point was hooking, but he does make it through. And a rout is on here in this first half. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Time here for likely one play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will, and I think a lot of people...
And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So we've reached halftime here with the visiting Steelers out in front. As we send you to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, and we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. So time for the second half as the Steelers have the lead, and they will also be receiving the football here to start the third quarter. This one taken just inside the 10. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
And now offensively it's 3rd and 10, and I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now the play caller's thinking, what have I done before that's worked well that I can go to right now?
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the first half scoring points. Haven't done anything so far here in the second half. And the incomplete pass on second down. Now they need a big play here. 3rd and 10. Here's Rudolph. And the throw there going to be incomplete. So no problems moving the ball in the first half, but they'll likely come up empty here on drive 1 of quarter 3.
And it was so important for the defense
I'm gonna go for it. I'm gonna go for it and kick it for you. Kick it to
the first half.
You score. Maybe I'll change my mind when you score.
And they need to get off the field, so they felt good going forward in this game.
Barry on to punt as he gets this one away. James now to return. That's a 49-yard punt, 8 though on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second half?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
On play action, it's Garoppolo.
Bam!
And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's
going to go not 91 again.
Stephon in there to get him again. That is sack number 6. One off the NFL record of 7. Well, that last sack, it puts Garoppolo and the 49ers in a tough spot. They face a 3rd and long. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. The safety, Terrell Edmonds, picks it.
Well, Brandon, there's no question who they're going to look to on 3rd and long, but you can bet this defense knows that as well, so they've got him blanketed downfield. And this ball winds up being intercepted.
Here we go! 90 Wolf!
What we got? What we got? What we got?
Ready?
After the interception, here's Rudolph. He'll get that one complete to Connor. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up second down.
On 2nd and 10, Rudolph. Open man completes it to Smith-Schuster. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 16.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they've put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
Rudolph looking to throw. That's complete to his running back, Connor. He's down inside the 10 to the 8, and it comes on a gain of 8. Give him 8 on the play, and that'll make it a 2nd down.
Down. 60 Pittsburgh. 54. Get that quarterback at all costs.
Good gracious, get that quarterback at all costs, the man said.
Here's Connor.
Get out of my way.
He's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. An 8-yard touchdown run as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. He keeps carrying the ball into the end zone, and in this one, he's sort of carrying the team on his back.
He's the reason that they lead right now, no question about it. And you talk about on his back, he's not minding the extra weight at all, is he? Carrying that just as lightly as he does the football. Yeah, what a great performance so far.
Those 3 touchdowns, it's got him in the lead. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They've got to dig down deep. I mean, they need something right now, really anything to cling on to. This offense has struggled.
Partner, join me in a walk to their locker room at the half, okay? Because I think what we would have seen is an offensive coordinator and his assistant coaches getting together with all their positions, then coming together as a group, going over adjustments, and then the head coach coming in and just screaming, wake up. Yeah. Let's get moving, guys.
I'm kind of glad we weren't in there at halftime, actually.
I mean, you think you might have turned it on us, too?
Yeah, but right now, whatever was said hasn't been working. The throw over the middle taken in, and they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A gain there of 21 yards. They go play action here on 1st down. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A good pickup there, 26 yards. Garoppolo now, 1st down throw. Now Garoppolo lost the football.
There's so many things to watch for when you play defense. And reading your keys, you always hear about that, and having your eyes in the right place. Sometimes your eyes can fool you. How about that play action there? And it sprang the big guy, didn't it?
Able to dump it over the top to him. Bud Dupree. He's the one that drops him this go-around, and that pass rush getting strong here. Back-to-back sacks. There's Garoppolo to throw. And he's going to go down again.
I ain't going to look. I hope they want 91 again. I know they want 91 again.
For the 7th time in this game alone, and that ties him with a late Derek Thomas for the most sacks ever in a single game.
This nigga got 7 sacks.
I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down. Garoppolo now. And this will be broken up and incomplete. Now a penalty flag down, and they may be going backward here.
No, we're going to take the turnover on downs.
So they decline the penalty. That seems a little odd.
I'm trying to work through it and work with them to figure out why.
Well, someone's got to be confused.
That's what I think. I'm pretty sure that the bench is saying take the penalty, and somehow in the heat of the moment, they thought they were saying decline the penalty, and that's going to work against them. They should have taken it.
And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. It's a Pittsburgh 1st down, a gain of 13.
The penalty. Is he crazy?
Right back to Connor here on 1st. And he takes it down to the 40 with a pickup of 4.
3rd quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
From the 40 now on 2nd down. Rudolph, his throw incomplete. Vance McDonald, the tight end, was the target, and it'll bring up 3rd down. The first down line at the 34 here on third down.
Watch the slant.
On third down, it's counter. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. Back now here in Santa Clara. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on fourth. Rudolph sneaks it, and they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. They only needed a few inches, and they didn't get much more than that, but by about the width of a shoelace, they convert on fourth down. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
I smell fear in that offense. 6'6", pull it high. 25, check 25, check 25.
Right there, 54, right there, 54 Mike.
Shoot.
After the run, Rudolph now going to throw. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. The incompletion there stops the clock. Any surprise they're throwing here late?
Ordinarily, yes, because you would think enough is enough. They've got plenty of lead. But I've seen this a bunch of times as well. The defense is going to crowd the line of scrimmage. If you just hand it off inside, you're getting your running back popped a lot as well. Sometimes the defense dictates it. If they're going to crowd it, you may have no other choice but to throw it downfield.
Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. And on that one, the protection just broke down.
You've got to have that
I'm
leverage,
surprised
don't you?
on that one. I was
Talk
kind of
about
expecting to get him
wins
on
in
that
the
one.
running game for an offensive lineman versus a defensive
The way
lineman.
he been eating them,
It's
he been
essentially
eating
the
all
same
them.
thing in pass protection. Get lower than that defensive lineman so that you can keep your balance and keep him away from your guy trying to throw the football.
I got you, pop. Go, go. Go.
3rd and long, it's Rudolph. And that's knocked away and incomplete. Very solid coverage there by the All-Pro Richard Sherman, able to get a hand in.
This defense could use some more of these types of plays. How about him reading it, driving on the football, and he's right there for the pass breakup.
Wearing mighty strong.
And this is off target to the left. Didn't get there anyway. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is. Well, they can probably live with that with this late lead in the fourth quarter. That's one of the few things that's gone wrong.
You're exactly right. This one was well in hand. That kick there was more for cosmetics, you know, to add to their score. Not getting it, that shouldn't harm them at all.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And okay, all right, I'm being facetious here.
I went for the ball,
but you get
though.
points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. Garoppolo looks to throw. And now here is another interception. Joe Hayden, the veteran, with a pick. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line. The interception woes, they just continue to mount. He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
I think a confidence hit does occur once you start getting those numbers up there a little bit. But as you and I both know, it's not always just one guy's fault. Maybe somebody ran a wrong pattern. Maybe some balls were tipped. It could be so many different things. Bottom line, though, it comes back to the guy throwing them.
On 2nd and 12, Rudolph throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. James Conner, the running back, his intended receiver. But now it'll be 3rd down. Before the game, they were running the route tree about as efficiently and effectively as we could have possibly imagined, but sometimes the passes just go awry.
Yeah, let's face it, when you're running the route tree in pregame, you don't have defenders breathing down your neck. You don't have defensive backs making plays on the football. Hard to replicate the intensity of the game in pregame.
Now throwing on third down there, but he cannot connect.
Trying to get that one to his tight end, and they've been trying to get the ball to him, but as of yet, unable to successfully complete one. But you know, there's usually a nice comfort zone in throwing to the tight end. Great sight lines, usually right in the middle of the field.
You never one score down. You never one score down, you might come back.
As he'll kick it away for the second time. He'll field this at the 5. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the 49ers will take over deep in their own territory. And for an offense that is struggling, this is not where you want to start from. Great punt.
Fantastic punt. And for all those who wonder, what do punters do during the course of practice each and every day? The best ones do what we just saw there. Work on positioning the football and helping their team.
And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. They'll get 17 on that one, and the Niners have a first down. Looking to throw, Garoppolo. That's complete to his receiver, Pettis. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. The Niners passing game in sync now. They've got another first down. Looking to throw, Garoppolo. Man open, it's Goodwin. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. It'll go as a first down for San Francisco on a pickup of 16. Garoppolo again.
Nice game there, partner, but you and I both know that won't do anything for the final score. They're not going to win this one. Right now they're playing for pride and fantasy points.
And just to erase that goose egg, nobody wants to be shut out. Throwing on first is Garoppolo. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be second down. Another incompletion. You know, it's a wonder he's still moving around back there the number of times he's been sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? You don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's showing incredible leadership. Still competing, still fighting, not taking himself out of a ball game that appears lost.
Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. Again, they'll throw with Garoppolo. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. That one a gain of 20 and a first down. They come out with one back and 3 tight ends. And yet again, it's Garoppolo. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense is well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure. The backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
A line of scrimmage once again, the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal.
Slam. 11.
On the handoff, this is Breida. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line. But no
struggling to get points on the board, you all.
Call it no gain that time.
All y'all just watching, he's struggling. You better take 3 and go through and sit down and be happy with it. He might not get a victory. He'll get a
just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
A more victory just to say he got a point on the board. You better take them 3. You better take them 3 because 7 ain't happened today, Captain. 7 ain't happened today, Captain.
So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. They've got it 3rd and goal now as they try to punch in a late touchdown. And the 14-year trusty veteran.
This nigga kicking a field goal on 3rd down.
Back 3, but this remains a large deficit.
This nigga kicking a field goal on 3rd down.
Victory at best, but no team wants to get shut out. It's hard to blame him for taking the 3 there.
You can't blame him one bit. It hasn't been the best performance. That's for darn sure.
Kicking a field goal on 3rd down. I haven't seen it all.
and they're at least trying to finish out strong.
I've seen it all.
Quarter, they felt like they needed the football.
Jamel, if you're watching this right here, this man's so scared he couldn't even get it on third down. He had to kick a field goal on third down versus fourth down. What the world?
That when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
Ready. Mike, 54 Mike. Check. Watch 54. Watch 54. Hey, that QB's trash. Let's go.
Oh, the QB is trash, man. Holler out.
But they will throw it here with Rudolph. He's got the tight end, Vanette. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a first down.
Here's Rudolph off play action. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. A gain of 6 there on first. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Rudolph looking to throw it. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 24, and they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line. Now they get a fourth quarter pick, a little something to hang their hat on, I guess.
Okay, so let's face it, though. Who's happy about this play? Fantasy guys, right?
Yeah.
The analytics will tell you one thing or another. That's a bad play on one hand, a good play on the other, but it's all about the fantasy points here.
Yeah, because this ball game is over. So after the INT, it's Garoppolo. Wide open receiver complete. 23 yards, the final tally. Offense for them has been at a premium. You wonder where plays like that have been all game long.
They're thinking the exact same thing themselves, but they're also looking forward now because now these plays are really for next week, trying to get some momentum going.
Here we go. 180. I got one. Stick. SOS. Greystone, travel. 98 to Mike.
All right, 191 at.
He's not going to get me. 198. Watch 98.
From midfield, here's Garoppolo. The tight end Kittle has it on the left side. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. It'll go as a first down for San Francisco on a pickup of 16. Garoppolo after the fake give to Breida. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
Give me that.
Now a final chance to stop it here as a timeout
Give me
comes
that.
in 10 seconds.
He ain't going nowhere. He ain't going nowhere, y'all.
Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. Throwing now is Garoppolo. That's to the right side, complete to Kittle.
Out of bounds.
They'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Here we go. 180. 12, fellas, here we go.
One final try now for Garoppolo.
Give me that.
Under pressure, and he'll go down. Back at the 26-yard line. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say good night from Silicon Valley.
Not enough to win the game. Ooh, not enough to win the game. Go ahead, you go ahead and play your boy, whatever his name is, game something. I beg your pardon. You won what first game? Oh, I don't. You know what? I don't recall that. But you know, it is what it is. You caught. Okay. Oh. All right. Okay. Well, it look like I own San Francisco, so I mean, wait. And like I said, look like I own San Francisco. I mean, to get blown out 42 points in the fourth quarter, be getting beat 42 points in the fourth quarter, and desperate to get something on the board. I know you said if he stopped. Hold on, I'm gonna tell you what you were saying. Let me go ahead and kick this field goal now, because if he stopped me, I might not have another chance to get down this field. That's what you were saying. I know what it was. Who kicks a field goal with 3 minutes left in the game, third down, and then reasonable gaining yardage? Come on now. That's a man that's scared. That's a man that's desperate to get points on the board. You know, it's funny when I do whatever I do, it's always locked up. Look, I supposed to been done what I was gonna do. I'm free though, cause if I keep on playing, I'm gonna keep on playing. I haven't even ate anything really today. The other guys here. I mean, don't do them like that. Don't shabby on them. I mean, I know you ain't ready to take another one. I mean, good God Almighty, hold on. That was just this. I mean, hold on. Come, hold on. I didn't do nothing you didn't do. I mean, that was from the very start of the game. It was just a runaway. Will you agree? Hold on. That's no disrespect. At the beginning of the game, it was just okay, but pretty much that game right there was a run. Yeah, it wasn't a Super Bowl. People like, oh, it was boring. I understand. It'd be alright. It'd be like that sometime. You a wild dude. You're a wild dude. You're a wild dude. You're a wild. No, I don't. No. No. Oh, trust me. Oh, I don't beat you that much. Just because I'm broadcasting, don't sit there and play stupid. I beat you more than you have beat me. The only thing you can say is, oh, well, I beat you on 19. This is 20. Yeah, you know what? Hold on. Correct. You know what? Hold on. You might have beat me today, but guess what though? Damn it, I done walked the dog on you. I done walked the poodle today. this little dog came to the big yard and realized that this wasn't his playground. I know you ain't got a playground. He got a sandbox. He got a little sandbox. You know how like you beat a wounded dog. What he do? Go crawl up under something. That's what he did. He didn't want to crawl up under a rock. He said, "I'm gonna take these 3 points. That's all I can get. If I can get them, I better take it where I can get them." You did, Spar. Where your boys at? Where your boys at? I ain't trying to run away. I mean, I need to do what I have to put. Cause I don't. I mean, you need to get another game versus this game right here, sir. You hear me? Don't tell me, am I playing or what? Don't tell me or what. Hold on. Yeah. Hold on. Play God, bro. Check out the. Who was that you were talking to on the phone a while ago? Who? Ask Kevin. Still Kevin. If y'all play him back, tell you play him, I'd be bad. I just gotta go run to a high school for something. How invite him to the party. I invite him. Okay. You seem like you're making up excuses. So you weren't gonna play Madden, but you get all NBA 2K, sir. Wow, dude. Where your boy Egner at? Where your stepbrother at? Where your boy James? What happened to James? No play. I don't see Kelvin on. The green light is on. How yours is green? Mine is blue. Must got a different PlayStation. You got a different PlayStation for what I got. I see what it said. M20. You feel the fear? Feel of fear, I mean. Like Kevin, you want this? Do you want this punishment too? You want him to say? Nah, dog. I don't want you to watch the dog on me either. Your boy said he was playing that. Huh? Don't rush me. Don't rush me, player. Player. Hey, player. Player. Ah! Y'all get along. Y'all get along so well. Whatever. Well, he was joking with you. That means guess what? And nigga, you can't take a joke there. That's what he trying to tell you. Ooh. Ooh.